Okay, hello everybody. It's Chichi again. How are you? I hope you did enjoy our last session. Okay, so today we're going to be doing something a little bit more interesting. So we're going to be creating a security alarm system. All right. So very quickly, I'm going to share my screen and yeah, we'll get right down to business. So just a moment. Amazing. So let me see a thumbs up if you can see my screen yet. Okay, so the system, we're going to name it security system, okay? All right. Security, I hope I'm spelling that right. System. Meanwhile, I hope we're all comfortable and cozy. It's raining here, so it's quite cool. How's the weather in your place? All right. Over right into business. First things first, we want to create a system where this security system is going to be triggered by one of these buttons, A or B, okay? So first things, let's remove what we don't need for now, okay? So we need an input, a trigger, and let's say for button A, we're going to say we want it to be the trigger for this security alarm system, right? Now, let's go to the basic. Let's say we're going to make it show something that's going to be like, this is wrong, per se. So let's put this skeleton looking face. And then let's see what's going to happen when we click on exactly. So you can see the face, right? Amazing. Now, let's say we add a sound. Let's go to the play tune block. Let's drag it out and place it underneath it. So what's going to happen is it's going to show the icon, that, straight looking face, and then it's going to play this particular sound until it is done. So you can confirm whatever sounds by clicking on it and then hearing it. So I believe we can hear the sound. Awesome. So let's do this again. Click on the play button and we'll press it. Amazing. So you can hear something. Perfect. But what if we want to make it a repeated process? Because of want of time, I would have shown you two different ways we could do this. Okay. So there is an opportunity to, reduplicate this, right? Place it underneath here again, and then put pause. I think we should find that here in the basic. Yes. So let's say we pause in between, and then this is what's going to happen when we play the sound. We're going to hear. Okay, so there's a pause in between each sound. So now we need another thing, right? What's going to happen if we want to make this a continuous situation? I suggest we create a variable. We create a variable to allow the system, the computer device, recollect things. So let's name it alarm on, okay, very quickly. Now, the next thing we're going to do, we would say that when this particular button is pressed, it's going to, remember I told us we can either set variable to or change variable by using our scratch coding classes, remember? So you could set this variable to 0, or let's make it 1, okay, to show that it's on. Now, we're trying to show you another option, so I'm going to remove these blocks. We don't need it for now. So we're going to set it to 1. So I want this to be a continuous process. What we will do is to go to the loops, or rather logic, look for if this is true under the input of, under the loop of forever, that is continuously, it's going to continuously check, this particular condition for us. And what's the condition? The condition is if this alarm on is on 1, okay? So we'll go back to the variables, drag out this alarm on, place it here, and then we'll change this to 1, okay? So forever, it's going to keep on checking. Whenever this alarm on is one, it's going to play that sound, but now with just a simpler code, okay? So now this is all we can do. We can go back into the music tab, get out the play tune, place it in here, and the pause block. So we're going to drag out this pause block. Now, if you want to make the sound shorter, that's the time frame in between each sound shorter, you could reduce the, milliseconds to either, 10, 5, whatever you want to. So let's try that 10, okay? So this is what's going to happen whenever we press this button and the alarm is on 1, okay? So let's try it. Can you hear it? Dun, dun, dun. Amazing. Very good. Clap for yourselves if you're here. Now, we need to make a situation where we can stop the sound, right? So I'm going to create more space. I'm going to remove this set of blocks. And this is what we're going to do. Let's say the only thing that can stop this sound is by going to the, security board where you have the button you're going to press and say stop sound, right? So let's create that using the B button now. We are going to go to the inputs, our trigger being on button B this time around, button B pressed. It could show another icon. Let's say, let's show love. What do you guys think? Or smiley. Yes, let's show a smiley. That is like we're safe, right? And then what is missing? Let's test what we've done so far. I feel something's missing and I don't want to say it yet. So let's try our code again. We're hearing the sound very, very fast, right? So we pressed B, the smiley has shown, but something is missing. What's that? The sound hasn't stopped. So remember our condition says set alarm to 1. So for us to stop this sound, we have to set alarm to 0. So let's stop this and go over back to our variables and drag out set alarm to 0. So let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure we would not hear the sound again. So let's see. We're gonna run this project again. So all right, so we're hearing the alarm sound, and then we click on B and automatically everything has stopped. I do hope you enjoyed this session today. Try any other emoji of your choice, any other icon of your choice. You could actually even put a string that's text. We will do something much more with that, maybe in our next project, but try as many possibilities as you can and feel free to share and tag me, ask your questions in the comments down below. Thank you so much for coming and do have a lovely day. Bye-bye.